Welcome to the Evolver Post Review with the Invisible Man and Woman, Terrell and CJ, all for real love. Hear these thoughts, EOD, rest still in hub, and Coach FC, HW.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children and monsters of ages, all space and age and time, welcome to the Evolve Post Review, episode 53. I'm joined today by a stellar cast. I'm going to try to be positive today, ladies and gentlemen. As minimal of Chewy hate as possible. Minimal. But that's it. Coach, how are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm your regular DEI hire, so I'm just happy to be involved. Thank you.
What the fuck? Every week. Every week. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Here's these thoughts. Oh man.
I'm doing great. I'm doing as good as you could be after seeing my White Sox got annihilated today, but hopefully my line ain't do it tonight. But other than that, I'm here on this show. It's always an amazing time, so I'm happy to be here.
As well. EOD.
Hey, welcome in everybody. I am glad to be back on a Thursday night, so can't wait to get started.
For real, Terrell, take it away.
What's going on, everybody? My name is for real Terrell, CJ Wolfie. My beautiful werewolf will be here, and Cardi M. This is this is the post evolve review, man. I'm stumbling over my words, man. Golly. But no, yeah, it's gonna be a good, fun podcast today. And I hope y'all enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? Because like Alex said, we are going to try to be positive as possible.
Of course. We try to be. We're gonna try to be because
Man, forget Dante Chan, man. Dante Chan, he gets on my nerves. I can't be positive. I can't be positive about Dante Chan, though. I can't be positive about him. I can't.
Okay.
I was about to ask
somebody else, somebody else would.
I was about to ask the Skinwalkers back because you were so calm in the introduction, and we're not used to you being so calm. Then Dante Chen came up, and it was like, "Oh, okay, he's here. It's not anything
The
serious."
Skinwalker?
He's here. Yeah. Terrell's here. Yeah, I thought it was like a skinwalker thing.
Yes,
like, no,
I am
Terrell's
here, man.
here. Like, he's just having a nice little zen moment.
I mean, I have been
All
told that I have I'm a shape shifter. I don't know how that's possible. But yeah. I looked at my phone one day and I was like, wow, I do look different in a lot of my photos.
So
I feel like a walking
deep at this
mood
time,
ring.
you don't feel a little reptilian, do you? By any chance?
Unity.
What is going on with this podcast? Anyway, you know who's crazy? Tate Wilder, because he's in the middle of the ring being angry and just calling out Cam Hendricks and Harley Riggins. He explained, why did you attack me? It made no damn sense. You lost the match. It wasn't my freaking fault anyway. Harley Riggins, Cam Hendricks, and Cyrus, until he says his name officially comes out. Harley Riggins and Cam Hendricks says, hey
yo, Cyrus.
You know, Cyrus. He also says, hey, you took away food, took away money, took away things from his wife. You deserve to be in the place that you're comfortable with. Tate Wilder, that's the medical room. You're a loser. Like, it was always a back and forth. I do love that. When they finally said his name, welcome to Evolve, Kai Kavari. Oh, come on, Kai, get in there, beat his ass. He jumps in there. Tate Wilder gives him a drop kick, and the ref comes in, rings the bell. Before we get to the match, Coach, your thoughts on this promo and Cyrus turning into Kai Kavari?
I mean, I don't hate the name change. Cyrus just sounded so whack. It didn't sound right at all. At least for me, it was like it was such a random name. I'm happy with Kai Kavari. It's just weird. Why now? Because like, couldn't you have done that like 2-3 weeks ago? This was such a random time. But I think the opening promo was good. I liked Harley Riggins and Cam Hendricks. I just want to see them keep beating Tate Wilder up. We didn't see that here, but hopefully next week we can see him get beat up in the parking lot again.
Okay. Hear these thoughts, your thoughts on the promo and the fact that Harley Riggins was wearing the same trench coat from the guy from Grandma's Boy, the robot guy.
Oh, you're right. Oh man, yeah, I'm with Coach on it. I wish they would have changed his name probably before he came on TV. The name Cyrus always dedicated to the guy from the Warriors. So whenever he came out with that name, I thought about that. Can you dig it? And as far as the whole promo goes, Kai Kavari, it just feels like he doesn't really fit in that, Disney Channel high school bully of the. It's like they're forcing him to do something they don't want to do, and he's trying to get in on the group. But they know in their mind they'll never let him in the group. That's what it just feels like to me. But yeah, we'll just wait and see what happens. But it was interesting. I love Tate Wilder.
Okay. Popping out of nowhere.
Okay.
Hey, TJ Wolfie. To give you can you hear us?
Oh yes.
Wait, you frozen.
She said that she's having technicalities with her
Okay.
That's
by the
okay.
way,
It's not the end.
That's okay. It's not. Chewy Martinez talking is the end of the world. But Terrell, your thoughts on this promo before we get to the match?
Oh man. The promo was okay. I think Tate Wilder, man, he was showing a real aggressive side. Baby, can you hear us?
Okay, I hear you now.
Yay.
I don't know what my Wi-Fi doing right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we can see you now.
Cool. But yeah, I mean the promo was straight. I do give Tate Wilder his flowers because he was, pretty aggressive in that promo against them. Even though the exchange was pretty hilarious to me. It came off like high schoolish, like you said, like high schoolish. But with Cyrus, man, Kai Kavari, that is a nice name, I guess. What is his ethnicity again? Because it sounds Middle Eastern.
That's what I was thinking too.
His real name is Cyrus Habibi.
Oh, okay, so it makes sense.
Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. I like that name better. I do. I really do like that name better. It reminds me of King Kai. And he invented Cavassier. And he invented Cavassier. But in his timeline it's called Kavari. So but you still Cyrus because you a loser.
You blew it.
And Cyrus lost in his first match.
Yeah,
you blew it.
EOD. You know what? Before EOD,
Okay.
CJ Wolfie, your thought on the Tate Wilder promo and the introduction of Cyrus that got turned into Kai Kavari.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy too. That he changed the name. I guess that's why he been out the weeks. They been out. I guess he was trying to get a name for himself to be named just Cyrus. But the Tate Wilder promo, I'm glad he came out to say something about this as long as being and getting a feud with them too as well. So it's something to get going on with them. And yeah, the new name, I like the new name though. It sounds like, but just check up Cyrus because we got a meme for you though.
Yes. This is that's why I love Terrell.
Well, he lost, so his name is Cyrus.
Yes, but
Kai Kavari is the winner. Until he wins, that's going to be his name. For right now, his name is Cyrus because he's a loser. He lost in his debut match with his tag team, the PC. He embarrassed them, and then he come back as a new name as if we forgot. We never forget. We got.
That would be a great gimmick for him. Just change his name every single week he loses. Just like, this week Kai Kavari lost. Next week
I will say, yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Habibi. Like, oh, cool, it's Habibi now.
That would be amazing.
That'd be hilarious.
That's something.
Did you notice he kept changing like
Habibu?
Thinking of changing, his face kept changing like, during the promo. Like while they were talking, he would look serious and he would like and then like
He
wipe
l-
his face and go back to being angry. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah,
Laugh.
he reminded me
Hey.
he reminded me of the runt of OTM. Like that's the third member they don't talk about. Like
Yep.
just kind of like a Spike Dudley. Like that's the third guy. We don't talk about him as much, but he's a crazy one. We're all thugs, but either way, EOD. I'll rant. Go on. Your thoughts on the promo before we get to the match?
All right, before I get to it, three
Yes.
things. First, when he first got introduced with his new name, I was I think talking to my chat. So when they were talking about the wife and stuff like that, I'm like, who are they talking about? Like I didn't. I was like, it makes sense now that they revealed his new name. And I was like, okay, he took some food out of somebody's family's mouth. Okay, I'm like, well, I don't know what Cyrus has to do with it. Two, sorry that my camera's ass tonight. I'm on my backup phone. And three, after I cut this promo, I have to jump in and out because I can't hear CJ Wolfie for some reason, so I have to jump in and out. But anyway,
Lord.
I thought the promo was good. I did like the back and forth. Tate Wilder, every time I see him, he looks different to me. And because I was watching on my phone, I saw like more of a silhouette. I'm like, why does this man kind of remind me of AJ Styles a little bit back in TNA? It's like his haircut's a little bit different. He's wearing completely different clothes. And I think the cowboy thing is like, is it here? Is it not here? Like, maybe they're dropping that part of the gimmick. I don't know. Cam and Riggins is they're hilarious together, and I agree 100% with these thoughts because I do think they're like the Disney bullies, and Cyrus doesn't fit in with that group yet. Maybe because we haven't heard him speak yet, but he just looks like he's trying to get part of the group, and they're just going to use him and then they're going to end up dropping him too at some point. That's what it feels like, and I remember saying a couple weeks ago that I thought I saw somewhere that Cyrus that was his government name, so. I guess we apologize if everyone thinks your real name sucks and everything, but it is what it is. I mean, y'all did not like that man's name at all. Like, hey, that's his government. But I'm like, but I do like his new name though. It does sound kind of cool and everything. It does sound like something out of Dragon Ball Z or something like that. I will say that. And I overall like the promo. But I will be back. I gotta jump back in. All right, be right back.
All right.
I have a question for you, Alex, because you're probably the only one that would notice. Is Cyrus or Kai Kavari on LFG? Like, I know a bunch of Evolve wrestlers are there, and you know the list, but I'm not sure if I remember if he's on
ain't
it.
there. Nope.
Oh, so he's not even there. Okay.
Nope. They don't even want his ass in LFG, which is a shame. Yeah. But let's just talk about the match. This match only lasted 3 minutes 28 seconds. Welcome back, EOD. And Mr. Wilder did a twisting suplex and a picture perfect moonsault for the win. And because Terrell requested this, and I feel bad for you, Cyrus, because you should have changed your name 3 weeks ago. But when you got your ass here, but sir,
and
the words of J. Cole
because that's his real name.
I know, but in the words of J. Cole himself.
Cyrus blew it is crazy. It's like an omen. It's like Cyrus blew it.
Why do you have this? That is perfect. That is perfect.
Oh, Cyrus blew it.
No, Terrell predicted it. He will always be called Cyrus until he gets a win. Sorry, dude. That's how we roll in this podcast. But counterclockwise, EOD, your thoughts on the match? 3 minutes 28 seconds. Kai Kavari did a little bit of offense, but it wasn't as great as Wilder 2.3 apparently because he's different now.
Yeah, I thought the match was good, especially for Tate Wilder. To me, Cyrus was just kind of just going through the motions. If he wasn't on Evolve, I would have thought he was enhancement talent, to be honest with you. He didn't do anything spectacular. He was just there in the match. He didn't do anything bad, but he was just there. That's all. Tate Wilder pretty much is like the Disney bully thing to say, oh, we knew he was gonna get beat up. We're just gonna throw him in there just to give him something to do. But it was just a average match from him. But like I said, we haven't seen a lot of Cyrus yet, so maybe he's got a spectacular moveset that we just haven't seen yet. Maybe he was just there to make Tate look better. So I don't know, but Tate he looked wild. The moonsault, I think I said it on the Evolve Effect. Remember when my man was doing the moonsault that he could never hit, even though it was on purpose. And now he's hitting that moonsault all the time now. But yeah, it was a long time before he was hitting that moonsault. Everybody would always move out the way, something like that. But yeah, I give this match. It was a B match. Like like I said, Cyrus wasn't bad. He just wasn't anything spectacular either. So
Cyrus. CJ Wolfie?
Yeah, yeah, he won that here. He was trying to show more of his potential on this match, like he should, because it's your first singles match at that. But yeah, he did all right. But tell you why, he's improving a lot more too. So I get a match of B also. It's a little decent match.
Nice. Terrell?
Yeah, the match is definitely a B. I would like to see more from Tate Wilder, of course. You know, I give Tate Wilder his props when it comes to in-ring ability. He's very entertaining. He's a daredevil. And on top of that, I feel like, and I'm going to keep saying it, I feel like he could bring back that hardcore division, man. I really think he could.
Yes.
Like, I don't know why. I just feel like he could. He could be like a handsome devil or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where he has the hardcore belt and he is wreaking havoc on people. You know what I'm saying? Doing death matches and things like that. I think it'd be cool. But, you know, WWE likes to play it safe for some reason now. But enough about that. Cyrus, man, I feel like he could be a really good talent if he's able to showcase his skills a little bit more. For some reason, he reminds me of Walking Wild under a different gimmick, but do he have the moves like Walking Wild? We don't know, but I would definitely like to see if he could pull some of that stuff off, because I believe that Kai Kavari could. You know what I'm saying? But in this match, we got Cyrus, so we don't know what Kai Kavari can do.
Yeah. Oh my God, I feel bad.
My
for him.
Jesus.
It's the truth. I'm sorry,
Yes.
TJ Wolfie. It's the damn truth. Like we're giving you chances here, and you came out as Cyrus. We have been sitting on this for weeks, and if it wasn't for Terrell with the J.
Not
Cole
to
thing, I would
mention-
let this thing go passing. Yes.
Not to mention, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but he was crying.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
After the match. They was holding him, and he was,
Yeah. Yeah. It feels
bro,
like
you
that's-
didn't, you was supposed to be pissed. You supposed to be,
Yeah. Your wife and
This
kids.
dude was-
Like, yeah. God, someone.
man, I
needs
wanted to
Right.
sing for him, bro.
See,
I
now-
wanted to
See,
sing.
now
I
y'all
wanted
know
to
why
sing my
didn't
heart
know
out.
what they were
I wanted
talking
to sing
about.
for this man.
Yes. Yes. Someone
Like,
sing
his
for
wife
him
and
again.
I wanted to
kids,
sing
but
my
he's
heart
not,
out for
he
that
wasn't
man,
angry
bro.
like that, but you know,
Yeah.
it is what it
His
was.
wife,
I felt so bad for Cyrus, man. I just wanted to be like, in the arms of the angel. I just felt so bad for him. Like,
Why?
donate this man $50, man, just to get a
Yeah.
hotel and a Philly cheesesteak or something, man. Come on.
Please, man, in Florida. Hear these thoughts. Your thoughts on the match.
Terrell, and for 10 cents a week, you can also
Help Cyrus.
No.
It's 5 for
For 10, and
Cyrus.
for 10 cents a week, you can also
Oh my
for
God.
10 cents a week, you can also make sure that Cyrus don't blow it again, because he blew it in his match. And for 25 cents a week, you can also make sure that you can even upgrade Siri to be called Cyrus, and he would do the speaking voice for you.
Oh no, we don't need that.
Come
Hey,
on,
yo,
man.
Cyrus, give me directions.
We
Hey,
definitely
yo,
don't
Cyrus,
need
where you at? Where you at? Give me directions.
Oh my God.
Hey, yo, Cyrus, what's the temperature outside, Cyrus? Hey, yo, Cyrus, what's the temperature outside? Huh? What's the temperature outside, young man? Why is you calling a robot a young man? What are you doing?
Oh my God.
More about Cyrus than
Oh,
the match
man.
itself.
I thought the match was actually pretty good. I like that. It made me like Tate Wilder a lot more. I never get tired of the twisted suplex. That moonsault looked really, really nice. The sad thing about Cyrus is like, bro, they don't care about you. And I think he was crying because he slid into the ring and got the drop kick to the face. And I think that was hurting the whole rest of the match.
Yeah.
And he couldn't cry during the match. So he had to-
Oh my God.
he had to wait till it was over. But not only did he get drop kicked before the match, he gets pinned and then gets thrown out of the ring. He's laying at the feet of Cam and Riggs, and they're not even looking at him. He's on the ground. Just,
Disney bullies.
they don't even care. He like looking for sympathy. He's like
Holding
looking
his
up
leg
at
like
him.
Arnold.
Yeah. I'm like, they
Yeah.
just did him like Jesse Jeff. But
Yeah.
yeah, I thought the match was actually pretty good. I liked it. I like it for Tate Wilder. I like where they're going with this story. Yeah.
He did look like Jazzy Jeff. It's true though. Like,
Oh, you pulled my ring?
yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. Oh,
But yeah, that's all.
right.
I'll give the
Okay,
match a B
Coach.
though. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm gonna give it a B too. Basically, just a squash match. I really hope they just do a Jasmine Nix with Cyrus as soon as Jax Presley comes back. Just be like, okay, our real friend is back. You can
damn.
like now.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
that's wild.
Yo.
Crazy.
I gotta press the button now. Hold up, Coach. You know I gotta
Okay.
press the damn button for that. That was cold blooded. Damn. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Then we got Majin.
Hey there.
Yo.
The Now Project. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give the match a B plus. Basically, just a squash match for Tate Wilder, but I'm glad to see him back. It's been a while since we've actually had a full-on match with him, so it was good to have him back. And I agree with everybody. He's like really entertaining. He has a Daredevil style. I really like seeing him. And as for Cyrus, yeah, I mean, or Kai Kavari. Fuck, I need to stop saying that. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. As for Kai Kavari, he's okay. I just need to see more of him finally. So I don't have much criticism on him because we have nothing for him yet. But yeah, B, yeah, just a B for it.
Okay. Before we move on, clip of the match, and this is based on history of Tate Wilder and Cyrus, and the fact that whatever Cam Hendricks was saying, because again, it's just anyway, enjoy.
On Kai's debut, okay? You heard him, you put him down, and you put us out. You're honestly terrible, awful, despicable, really. In front of the kids, in front of his parents, his wife, despicable. But we got Kai out here right now, and he's ready to tear your ass off, and he's coming hot. Go get him, baby. Go.
Certainly made quite the impact in his debut.
Yeah, I love that Cam Hendricks and Harley Riggins, they're so tough, but they send a new guy to go in there and catch these hands from Tate Wilder.
Peter, this one might have a deeper level of a layer right here. Both of these guys competed in Pac-12 football. Tate Wilder competed at Arizona State. Kai Kavari, a running back at Oregon. So this one could go back a couple years.
Wow. Great history of athleticism, not uncommon to see throughout Evolve as you see Tate Wilder.
Nice little history lesson. I didn't know about that football. I don't watch football, so I'm like, oh, cool, football lore. But the fact that Harley Riggins keeps doing the sexual innuendos over and over and over again, he really misses Jackson Presley. That is the perfect group together. In sexual innuendos that gets them in trouble, him and Jaxie are perfect. Him and Cam Hendricks, not so much. Either way. Now on to the next match.
Well, they can also add in James Cutler too.
Oh Lord! Oh my God!
Yeah,
I miss that
Yeah,
guy.
is he?
Yeah,
But
they
hopefully
got-
his
they
color
got-
hurt.
yeah.
Okay, 'cause I was wondering why I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
James Coulter, I don't know. I don't know if he got hurt or not, but
No,
all
these
three of
guys
them together,
asking,
man,
he
they
ain't doing
will be straight up.
a
They'll be
problem
straight
for
up
HR.
stooges. That's what they could be.
HR.
Yes.
HR's worst
Yes.
nightmare.
But like when they were in match, but like when they were in matches, they're like straight up daredevils. Like it's almost like they had tuned for it. It's like nothing can harm them.
Yeah, that's true. I wish that WWE would push the button and make a HR group, kind of like the ones back in the day. But it's just Aaron Rourke, James Cutler, and then Harley Riggins. So it's the anti-HR. Like they just do things that like, hey, what the hell? Like, no, what HR? We do what the hell we want.
Right to censor.
But you know what'd be dope?
Right to
You know what'd be dope?
Yeah.
Like a right, yeah, like a right to censors or like a right to uncensor, a right to be uncensored, but have John Cena as their manager.
Oh,
Have John Cena as their manager. That's gonna be gold because you know he's gonna make it funny as crap for no reason.
Mhm.
Now,
You will.
you know who's funny for funny as crap for no reason? Mike Cunningham versus Lince Dorado. Mike Cunningham comes out. As I said this before we went online. For me, I'll say this because I this is the PWF show and everyone can say whatever they want to say here. Mike Cunningham did a line of cocaine in the back, and then he just started coming outside and do. I'm like, okay, what happened to you, sir? He starts gyrating and then doing the thrust throughout the whole crowd. The Family Guy, he does it to him. The little kid, he does it to him. The little kid looks up at his dad and says, "Why did he do that?" The dad didn't say anything. He went up, went to the top rope. He jumped off, did the pants off, and then he still starts dancing. I'm like, oh my god, why hasn't anyone? The fact that EOD brings up the fact that Xena Sterling only has one dance move. Have you been hanging out with Xena Sterling too much, and now you think that that's the dance move? No. Anyway, Lince Dorado comes out. He's not from San Juan, Puerto Rico. But he's like, hailing from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Yeah, thanks. That's like from if Coach is from a specific place where he is, hailing from the UK. Like, wait a minute, no, that's not fair. Wait a minute, no, I'm from here. I live my no. Either way, this match is based on speed versus power. Mike Cunningham did a Falcon Arrow from the second rope. Mike Cunningham did a jumping European uppercut to Lince Dorado to the top. Mike Cunningham did a corkscrew plancha to Lince Dorado to the outside. Lince Dorado did a jumping suicide dive, like kind of like a, I don't know how to explain it, but did it to him in the end. I love that. I don't know who did this. I think it was Jensen it was someone else. But in the end, Cunningham, after doing the Falcon Arrow, and after countering Lince Dorado's second rope jump into a facebuster, and after all that, Lince Dorado does the Rana roll up with the legs crossed for the 1, 2, 3 for the sneak win. Cunningham pops out, confused. What the fuck happens? Coach, your thoughts on the match and the fact that Lince Dorado didn't do his finisher on him. Lince Dorado didn't even overpower him. Lince Dorado did a roll-up win.
Okay, so sunglasses on for this one. Actually, these are 3D glasses. I don't have sunglasses. But I need to... what I hated about this match is Mike Cunningham constantly trying to like hype up the crowd and just nobody reacted. And I loved when Lince Dorado did nothing. He just got the upper hand in the match and the crowd was so into him. And then Mike Cunningham was like doing all of his shit and nothing hyped the crowd. And I found that very funny. Okay, I can't see with these anymore. My bad. But as for, I love the irony in the match of Mike Cunningham doing all of his big moves and nothing working and he loses through a roll up. But I just think Mike Cunningham is trying a bit too hard. Like he has something. He has like an asshole type of vibe going for him, but he's just trying too hard to make it work and nobody is really responding to it. And I think that's kind of what's harming him. If you just like toned it down a tiny bit, it might be taken more seriously. But as of right now, I think it just feels like a bit too much. But overall, I did enjoy the match. I think it was a fantastic match and both men showed out. I'm going to keep pushing the agenda that we need more luchadors on Evolve. I just want to see more masked wrestlers, more luchadors on Evolve. I think we really need that. We don't have that really anywhere on Evolve or NXT. So I'm still going to keep pushing for that and say that every time on an episode of Evolve. But as for the match, I'm going to give it an A. I was very entertained during this match.
Okay. That's nice. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I was really entertained by this match. It was kind of cool to hear the Lucha House Party theme song back again, doing the Lucha. That was fun to hear. But as far as the crowd not reacting to Mike, I kind of feel the opposite of that because it kind of just adds everything together. I tried to join this group. They don't like me. I'm trying to do things to impress the crowd. They don't even like what I'm doing. So it's just all kind of like snowballing up to maybe this potential Mike heel turn sometime in the future. But that Falcon Arrow off the rope, I was not expecting that. That was fantastic. Mike looked great in this match. And I can't wait to see what he does in the future. Now, I'm wondering where they're going to take this to, and we'll get to the after the match part in a little bit. But overall, the match, I agree with Coach. It was just very entertaining. I'll give it an A2. This was a lot of fun to watch.
Okay. Terrell, your thoughts on the match?
I thought the match was pretty interesting. I did like seeing Mike Cunningham. He's a little hype, but like Coach said, it's weird when the crowd don't get behind him, and like he do be lit out there, but it almost as if it come out as like he's in his own little world, and I don't like that because it's like, dang, like bro, if I was in the crowd, I'd be lit, like because I like Mike Cunningham. He's pretty cool. I like him. I like his energy. I see the vision. I see what he's trying to do, but it's like he need a real good fan base behind him, and I don't think Evolve really like. But then again, like I said, it could be that his energy is just a little too much. Like it's go. It's go. It's tolerable. You know what I'm saying? He's really just being himself. He's comfortable, and it's almost come off as like it's sarcastic, but he's also a jerk with high energy too. You know, like it's go. But like Mike Cunningham, it'll be like he's trying too hard. It'll be like yeah, look at me, like come on, y'all, like it's go. It's like it's go, like we'll gravitate towards that more. But yeah, I thought the match was pretty good. Lindsay Dorado, he's dope. He is a locker room leader in his own right. And I would say the match is definitely a B for me. But yeah, we do need more luchadors on Evolve. We need more wrestling styles on Evolve. We seen the street fights, we seen the technical wrestlers, you know what I'm saying? And even with Aaron Rourke and Jackson Drake's match, that was like a NXT Black and Gold match for me. And I would say a lot of those that's like an indie style. Not more so as like the New Japan style that you see in like AEW, Ring of Honor and stuff like that. But I thought the match was dope. It was good, but it could have been a little bit better with the crowd interactions with Mike. But I think he should turn heel soon though.
Okay. All right. TJ Wolfie?
Yeah, I agree. I think he should go ahead and turn heel because this being fake with this being trying to get the crowd reaction, but you're trying to being forced with it. It's kind of weird. So yeah, he should go ahead and turn heel. But overall, the match, both of them did pretty good. That Falcon Arrow was impressive. How he did that. That was pretty good. And it was good until the end. Like I hated that they went back and forth on this whole match and that the match ended with a roll up. I wish it was like it just ended with a finisher or something like that. But it still was a good match to me. But I'll give it an A, but I'll give it a B plus just because of the end of that match.
Okay. EOD, your thoughts on that?
All right. I'm also going to give it a B plus because I really did like the match, and I agree with the rest of y'all on the panel. But I guess I'm a little bit different. Maybe I'm the person they were trying to get because I like what Mike Cunningham was doing. It was like so over the top that it was good, and the fact that the crowd didn't react to him to me made it even better because he thinks he's a face, but he's not. He already is a heel. He just hasn't done anything super dastardly. He's more like annoying than anything else and everything. Like on that turn to become a full blown on heel. So I liked it. Then like the wrestling is there. I was saying I think his hair got trimmed a little bit more because he's looking more and more like Tom Cruise every day. He came out with the Magic Mike stuff that I was like, because this is the first time we've seen this iteration of Mike Cunningham. Like he's been doing sunglasses up, but he came and started doing all that dancing. I'm like, what is this man?
He's on an ecstasy. He was hanging out with he was hanging out. No,
that's cocaine. Don't you mix in Luca's stuff with Mike's stuff. That's two different types of substances.
Straight 80s party is what he was at.
Oh man.
Go on, Terrell.
EOD. I got a question. Yeah, I got a question for EOD. So when he does turn heel, do you think it's a possibility that he could be one of the most hated heel wrestlers in Evolve or / NXT?
Yeah.
Like, do you think he has the energy to be like the crowd just hates this man? Like,
he has definitely the potential, but the thing with his gimmick, it feels like to me, is that he'll do that, and then that reaction that y'all want him to have, he'll start getting that reaction when he's a heel. The whole. I think that's the conundrum that he faces. Like, when he actually does turn heel, he'll be hated to the point where they love it, and it's because he really is good at what he's doing. And I guess that Cody Rhodes school. I don't know, because where he's at now is completely different how he started out.
Yes,
it's like he's completely different, but
like,
it's like a slow, fast build to it.
Y'all know who he reminded me of when he was coming out walking? He reminded me of Do-Rag Vince.
Oh no,
Mike Cunningham when he came out. That's who he was.
Do-Rag Vince. Oh no.
Do-Rag Vince.
That's a deep cut. I was thinking more Disco Inferno, but that was me.
Disco Inferno. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh
too.
my god,
like, you said Disco Inferno.
Do-Rag Vince.
Terrell's having one today. Oh my god.
You on that Mike Cunningham? You on that Mike C?
Mike Cunningham is the type of guy. Mike Cunningham is the type of guy that would literally walk up to you a black person, or somebody in property in real deal be like, what's good in the hood? I can see him saying it. I can really see him saying it.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see that.
He looked like he
I
can
can see
say
that
it.
too.
No, I can see that. I can see that.
would.
No.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
good?
He's from
What's good
Texas,
in the
too.
hood? What's good in the hood?
Yeah.
He kind
Pork
of
chop.
seemed like those. He kind of seemed like
Pork
those guys
chop.
who
What you
breathe
calling
through
it? Pork
their teeth.
chop.
Pork chop.
Don't he seem like the guys that breathe through their teeth when they talk? And they like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah.
Like he give
Oh
me
my
that kind of
God.
vibe.
Yeah. Also cocaine users. But
And
back
that's
to
how
this match.
and that's how he
Mike-
should talk. He should talk like that when he's healed.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have that match.
But I want to talk about this match. Shout out to Coach FCHW, who's right to my right. He actually made a review of this, and he did say, like, oh, you guys are thinking he's all doing heelish things. In this match, he pulled off the kinesio tape off this guy. He kept on flaunting his body around Lindsay. Like, he thrusted in front of the kid in the corner. Like that, if that's not a heel gimmick, I don't know what the hell it is. Like, if he comes into NXT and he goes to the crowd and his magic mics somebody in the crowd every single time, that's going to either be super popular or super awkward, and that will either range. So I would say that whoever made this gimmick for him is gold. Like, you are in your mind babyface, but you will do heel tendencies. You will finish the match post-match. Junior Martinez being yes, go on, EOD.
Oh, no, I was gonna say he gives me like early Kurt Angle vibes. Is what he gives. That's what Mike Cunningham's giving me like right now, where he was like super baby face but heel at the same time. That's what Mike Cunningham's giving me right now. That kind of vibe. He's not really a traditional heel, but just so energetic. But you're a heel. So that's what he kind of reminds me of. Just the energy, not the wrestling.
Yeah.
No, of course. I'll have clips for this. I'll talk the clips after the match. Post-match, Junior Martinez, being a Puerto Rican, tells another Puerto Rican, "Hey, Boricua, pa que tú lo sepa." I'm not gonna get into it. He said it wrong, but that's just, again, I'm not gonna get into that. He has a shirt called Gold Driver, which I told EOD on the Evolve Effect. That's probably his side job, that he'll sit down in an open field, and when he sits down, he makes the indentation of a soccer goal. So he just makes money doing that. So good for him. Not my finest joke, but still I'm happy about that. He tells Lince Dorado there was a great match. Lince Dorado's like, I'm lucha lit. Cunningham goes to the side and says, look, I almost beat him. I almost beat the cat. I almost took one of his lives, but I don't lose. I learn. So he shakes his hand and walks away. So counterclockwise, EOD, your thoughts on this post-match that he's just, in the eyes of everybody, honorable dude.
Mike Cunningham gave that man a backhanded comment. And that's what he did. It was cool, but it was a backhanded comment. Like, yeah, I'm a face, but I'm gonna throw some shade at you too. But yeah, the way the match ended, though, like, I can kind of see it in Mike Cunningham's part, because you didn't lose to a finish. You just lost to like a basic move, kind of out of nowhere. Yep. So like Invisible Man said, yeah, Lindsay did steal the match, when really, just looking at it on paper, Lindsay should just won the match. So it was good that also Lindsay gave him his props, like put him over and all that good stuff. But Mike Cunningham, that was a backhand comment. So I caught it. You weren't slick with it. So it was good though. It was good.
All right. CJ Wolfie post match.
Yeah, I kind of felt a little shady in that little promo too. Like, you think he's slick though, but it was all right though. Seeing Chewy, still always think about as I was just wondering what this man gonna say about this man. But yeah, it was all right. Yeah, Mike, he need to stop playing. Just go on turn here.
Wow. Tell him like it is, Terrell.
Honestly and truthfully, I really thought Mike Cunningham was finna knock this man lights out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would like turn around.
But I'm telling you, the person that he turns, the person that he does turn heel against, it's gonna be bad. I get his match a B+, but it's gonna be horrible when Mike Cunningham turns heel, and I don't know who's gonna be in his way. But yeah.
Okay, I like that. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I'm with EOD. And the funny thing is, with EOD being end of days, Mike got pinned in one of Baron Corbin's weaknesses, which is a roll-up pin.
Yeah.
It's pretty hilarious. But as far as the post-match thing, I'm with you guys. I thought Mike Cunningham was just gonna snap because he calmed down. The cocaine version of himself just kind of maybe it came out of his pores during the match. He relaxed a little bit. So I'm like, oh, he's really gonna punch this guy in the face. But I think he was like trying to battle with himself. I think he really wanted to do something, but tried to over positive and calm himself down and say, hey, I didn't lose. I learned. I'm like, no, you're denying a loss. There's something wrong there. So I can't wait.
You heard what he said though?
What'd he say?
What?
Bro, what he said, yo, he was finna really lose his mind. He was like, "You're fast, like a cat," and I love cats.
Well, now you say no. Now you say allergic.
Bro.
Now you say allergic to cats. Now you say allergic to cats.
Bro, hey, oh yeah,
Now
yeah,
you say-
oh he
you say
allergic to cats, yeah, he allergic
Yeah.
to cats. My bad, yeah. But anyway, yo, he was really like them voices was like, "Hey man, think of something else."
Yeah. He's take a detour. Don't do it. Don't do it. The powder was calling him. But yeah, I thought it was. I can't wait for Mike to do what he's gonna do. I cannot wait, man. It's gonna be so good. But overall, I thought it was.
Calling me.
It's calling.
Just be calling me and calling me. It's calling me.
All right, Coach, your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. Everybody else already said everything. I did think he was like gonna turn heel there, but I love like how slowly we're building you up. Him just being like, yeah, I respect you. I also don't like the way you won, but like I respect you, not really. I love that. That was good. But like, yeah, I think everybody else already said what I needed to say, so that's it.
Oh, have mercy.
Okay. Oh my God. I will say in this match, and even in the post match,
Like, I do want to see Mike Cunningham do something different. And again, he's way more talented than EOD is right. From what we saw the last time when he fought Jensen in like episode 30 to what we see now, and even in the in between when he was in the gauntlet match and getting his ass beat for like 15 minutes, he's greatly improved. And again, if he turns heel, great. If he stays this goofy heel, then he should have a tag team with It's Gall. Those two are perfect. Like literally, like sunglasses off. It's Gall, sunglasses on. It's Gall, and just like together. Perfect. Not saying for you, It's Gall. By the way, we know for sure, guaranteed next week, It's Gall is gonna finally bring back the studometer and do a studometer on his opponents, whoever it is. So that's gonna be really fun. All right, Chuy Martinez. Backstage in the foreman's office, Thatcher explains that Kendall Gray, and I love this. I want to give a shout out to Fightful Select because again they put their foot in their mouths, and I was in there live. And they didn't want to show my comments. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm just giving information about Evolve, but that's okay. They told me to come back next week. Thank you for the invite, sir. It's like a vampire. He says that Kendall Gray didn't just hold the Evolve championship, she earned it. He says that she set the new standard for working in Evolve and earned her call up to NXT. He announced that in 3 weeks from this week, there will be an Eliminator Gauntlet the same way that NXT had one on Tuesday. So he also announced that the Fatal 4-Way, which for next week will determine the final Gauntlet entry involving, and we'll say this now, Lyons, Vasa, Wendy Chu, and Laney Luck. He added that the new prospects from Europe and North America will be here next week as well. So we have a Fatal 4-Way. But let's add all this right now. Coach, what are your thoughts on the Fatal 5-Way that we have the 5 Lions of Voltron, basically? We have Lions, Vasa. If you think about it, it is the 5 top women right now in Evolve in a sense. We have Vasa, Lions, Chu, Laney, and later on we find out that through a monstrous squash, Callie Armstrong. So what are your thoughts on those 5 and predictions? Which one goes to the gauntlet?
I just want to address. So this means none of these women are going to be in the eliminator match coming up, right? Because I was a bit confused with that. So that means all of the women in that match is going to be the new debuting women or women we haven't seen yet. Okay, so that's kind of weird because I was going to assume you'd probably want your champion to be someone that's like already existing. But I'm fine with it. As for my prediction, I think I saw somewhere. I think it was on the chat. Tyra May Steele and Kelly Armstrong are gonna have a feud. I think I saw that somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's my prediction. It's either going to be one of them winning, and it's going to be a feud around the Evolve Women's Championship. But if it's not them, then my prediction is PJ Vasa winning next week, because I don't see them like pushing her back any further. Because if she loses again and she's not world champion, I don't see how what direction you go with her then. But if it's not her, then it's probably Kelly Armstrong winning to build that Tyra May Steele feud. Otherwise, we may see a new women's champion. I don't know. I've been predicting a lot of weird stuff now, so I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Here are these thoughts. The 5 lines of Voltron. Who wins to become in the gauntlet? And you can add names if you want. The people that might actually be in the gauntlet. We do not know. No one knows.
Yeah, because I thought about it before, because I was confused, just like Coach. I was like, does this mean that all these women are still going to be in there, and we're just determining who's going to be the last person, and that's it? Like, I was confused about that part.
Yeah, me too.
But as far as like the winner, I would say, and if you notice, they put an emphasis on a person can win by submission or pin or disqualification.
Yes.
Disqualification. So I think they're going to use that in some way, form, or fashion. So if PJ Vasa is going to win, and this may be a cop out, it makes you wonder if somehow, some way, I don't know, Kylie Armstrong to do something to get herself disqualified, or somehow, I don't know, Tyra May Steele. I don't know how. I haven't even thought about it. And maybe that'll spin off into their own feud without the title. And then PJ will have the title, and then maybe finally have that match with Wendy Chu. Or I don't know. But I'm gonna pick PJ Vasa overall. I haven't even thoroughly thought about what could possibly happen next with this match.
Okay. We'll say that at the end. You got some time to think about it. Terrell, the five way. Who wins to become the last person in the gauntlet?
I would love for it to be either PJ Vasa or Tyra May Steele.
Yeah.
If they do decide to give it to Wendy Chu, that will also be cool too, because I feel like she deserves to at least be in the tournament and to at least get a title shot. Will she win it?
Yes.
I'm not sure, but it would be cool to see. It would be cool to see her have a nice title reign if they decide to give her one. And really be that final, that final boss of Wendy Chu. And she could just present either herself, or she could become something that we have not seen yet. You know what I'm saying? Like the master of disguise, Leo Rush. But anyway, I would like to see a few. I really would like a few made out of this. I would like to see PJ Vasa and Tyra May Steele have a feud, and like an old school feud where they have like series of matches, a storyline with it, or whatever. They come from 2 different backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? You got one educated woman that was book smart and was athletic, and then you have one that is also educated streetwise, and she got her accolades and stuff too. Like it'll be pretty cool, to see these 2 like bump heads and actually like build storylines with the matches, man. It'll be dope. Like some Triple H and Shawn Michaels type something, or Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that would be something that actually would be something really good.
Yeah.
CJ Wolfie.
It's like gonna be a pretty good match, but to choose to win, who's gonna be the final person in this gauntlet? I think we need to choose. Should be getting a chance at that, but I think she probably should go for the final part of the gauntlet and win, because I would like to see her being the champion right now. So yeah, I'll go for Wendy Chu.
Okay. EOD, your thoughts on this? And we talked about this in the Evolve effect, but who you think out of the 5, who's going to the gauntlet?
Yeah, I had some time to think about it, but Coach, I hear these thoughts. Says at first I was confused too. I'm like, okay, is this just a match to determine who's the final person? And all 5 people were already in the gauntlet. We just didn't know the order, or was this just to get into the gauntlet, but you get in as the final person? There'll be 4 other people. So based off of that, I have 2 thoughts about it. If it's if all these ladies are going to be somehow in the gauntlet, I kind of hope that Wendy Chu actually wins the whole thing, because she's been there the longest. Callie's already had it, and she does deserve to be champion at least one time after all the work she's done. And she's been so close. She's had a couple championship matches, so it'll be kind of cool But who I want to see her pin, if that's the case, I want to see her pin Luck. Because even at a loss, by you being one of the final people in the match, that ups your stock because she won her last match, but that's the only match she's won. So I think that will actually help her out being like, oh, well, I was this close to being Evolved champion or whatever the case might be. Now, if it's a free for all, like this is just to get the one person into the match and you got 4 other people, I kind of hope Tyra May Still's in there in the gauntlet somehow. And somehow, some way, even though I know it's been reported about Kylie Armstrong, I still want to see the PJ Vasa Tyra May Still feud. That's what I kind of want to see. But it's good that Kylie Armstrong, we have officially know that she's in Evolve, because before we're like, okay, Kendall and Callie, they're NXT and Evolve, but they kind of made it pretty clear that Callie is still in Evolve. We'll talk about that a little bit later, my thoughts on that whole thing. But yeah, that's kind of who I kind of want to see is Wendy Chu, if it's just like overall win it, and then we can break a whole bunch of different storylines of that. But I think that's why I ultimately want to see win. So
okay.
I want to say before we move on, I have to choose someone who I really want to see win the championship. I'm gonna say Nikita Lyons because I think she's improved a lot, and I think it would be very entertaining. And Loki, I just want to see her and Ariana Grace be double champions. I think that could be very entertaining and a massive ego boost for both of them. I think that would be like.
I was gonna say Nikita.
Oh yeah, that's.
But the fact that Wendy just been there so long and been so close, like we're gonna have even a transitional championship. Like she could be transitional, but just have because you kind of been a pillar of the program. That's all. But I was thinking Nikita Lyons because I think it'll come a little left field and the double champ thing. That would be kind of cool.
That'll be gold.
And also this is okay. You go.
No, go on, Coach.
I want to say this isn't Evolve related, but I also want to see Nikita Lyons be part of Birthright. If Stax can be part of Birthright, then Nikita Lyons can be part of Birthright too. I don't think. Yeah. I think she's more entertaining and more attached to Ariana Grace than Stax is. I just want to see that more.
Hey, she got to get engaged in. There's plenty to choose from. Like her and Uriah.
Open relationship.
Oh
yeah. She can also.
Hey,
say
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Go through Ariana.
I'm not even gonna lie. If Uriah did get with Nikita Lyons and like say they tied or not have the whole 9, I'm not gonna lie. They would make some very beautiful babies.
Yeah, but
I think they would.
Okay, now Uriah Connors. No, hold on a second. I have to say this real quick. Uriah Connors and Nikita Lyons reminds me of that guy from Road Trip, the one that he meets that girl and then they go to the college dorm room and then her body and his skinny ass.
Yeah,
you remember? Yeah, you remember Road Trip? Yeah. Like that's where I'm like, boy, you a lucky man. He comes out like, "What's up, player?" Like that's the one he will say, "What's up, my dog?" That's the one I imagine he will say a lot more faster than Mike Cunningham. I will say that. Oh my god.
I want to see. Okay, you go first, EOD. You go.
No, I was just gonna say real quick. Technically, she could get in because of Ariana Grace because they're so close and have one of those poly things going on. So technically, she can get in that way in the Birthright through Ariana.
Yeah.
You guys are saying Uriah Connors, but I just want to see the pure ego of a child between Nikita Lyons and Lexis King. Like what ego and audacity that child would have.
Oh hell, boy! If that boy came as a guy, he would have long hair and a beard by the time he was 5. Jesus, spray painted on, obviously. But okay, I want to see my thoughts about this. Okay, the Fatal 5-Way. Some weird reason I feel that Callie's gonna win. She has the hunger to get to the gauntlet and then get to. I mean, to win the 5-Way to get to the gauntlet. The way that we can get to Tyra and Callie having her own program. Let's say this: in the gauntlet, Callie fights Tyra. In the same gauntlet, Tyra pins Callie. Callie loses. Callie turns into Karen Armstrong, which we kind of saw today later on. We'll talk about Karen Armstrong later. Then she gets mad. She fights Tyra. They go to the back. Tyra gets disqualified by countouts. That still counts. So therefore, there's Tyra and Callie have her own little program for the future. The winner of the championship, the winner of the Evolve Championship, if it's not Callie and if it's not Tyra, and if all those other 4 people are not going to be in the damn thing, I swear to God, if you put that shit on fucking Carmen Petrovic, I'm going to be on hiatus for a month. But if it's not Carmen, then it has to be Wendy Chu. It has to be Wendy freaking Chu. She's been here for legitimately a year.
Yeah.
A year. Her best matches were the ones that was like, okay, her best match, her with Kendall for the title, her against Kylie Ray with the Legos, her against freaking Carly Bright. Like Carly Bright fighting a zombie. That was a great match. I actually have gone back, ladies and gentlemen, listen to our podcast. We see a lot
I like
of
the one
crazy
with the
shit.
reflection of perfection too.
That was again, and you know what's sad? Chantal's gonna be in this match because she was probably in the tapings before she got her ankle busted. So Chantal's gonna be
man.
So we can say that it's gonna be Chantal, it's gonna be Tyra, it's gonna be probably Xena Sterling, but I don't know why the fuck she's in that damn match. And it has to be someone from the ID program. It has to be somebody from there. Nikki Blackheart or that weird gypsy woman that your Karana or your whatever her name is. Like she has like 80s hair. She has the same hair from Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
See,
you're talking about.
everyone
Honestly,
remembers her by her hair.
That's all.
Honestly, just have Xena Sterling win by pure luck. Just have her be ditzy and just win the championship through pure luck and like
Give it that Johnny Gargano.
No.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
No,
that'd be nuts.
No.
That would be.
I tried to defend
nuts.
Evolve so much. That would make
If they
my
do
standings go down by 3 points if Xena wins.
If
Jesus.
they do
who's
that,
the champion? Xena Sterling. They did do that. But let's get to the nitty gritty, ladies and gentlemen.
that'd be crazy.
After all this is happening, we get to the fastest match, almost the fastest match in Evolve history, the second actually. Mason Holiday versus Callie Armstrong. Mason Holiday comes out with Layla Diggs dancing, everything else. Peter Rosenberg does say that the finger thing that she does in the dance he was inspired of that. He does bring up the fact that he is, like Lince Dorado, a 24/7 champion. I forgot to say that before. And the fact that he restrains himself from going back into the ring because he's a two-time champion. Blake Howard says, two-time champion. When the hell have you been in the ring? I was. Oh, you mean the 24/7 champion? Oh, bless your heart. Okay, yeah, sure. It's okay. It's okay, Peter. It's okay, Peter. This match lasted 1 minute and 12 seconds. Mason did no offense. Callie Armstrong did the Callie connection for the 1, 2, 3. Layla looked at her like, man. Actually, Layla looked at her like,
Cyrus blew it is crazy.
It's like an omen. It's like Cyrus blew it.
yes. So, EOD, your thoughts on this? And by the way, the record on Evolve is actually Callie Armstrong versus Mason Holiday, 56 seconds. This is the second time she has fought Mason Holiday and beat her 10 seconds more. So, EOD, your thoughts?
The crazy thing about this is that they ran it back, and it was the exact same thing that happened. It was a murder scene.
Mm-hmm.
It was a murder scene, and that leads me to believe that we got the old Callie back. The Callie that we got her back, and I thought at least she got lucky. She just got a Callie connection because I thought she's winding up for one of those super Callie connections because I didn't think she was going to stop for a second, but mercifully she didn't let Mason live for another day because I feel bad for Mason Holiday, like because she's been improving so much just to get squashed like this. But it is Callie Armstrong, so you have to kind of forgive it. I thought what they did was actually pretty cool for Callie because she's kind of been on a losing streak. Like I think she's won a match like one time since she's kind of been back, but she's basically lost everything. So this to show her dominance and why she is like the first ever Evolved Women's Champion and that she wants the championship again. So it made sense story-wise. But damn, Mason, what? It's like, why is it always got to be Mason? It reminds me of Shayna Baszler and what's her name? Dakota Kai on NXT.
Oh, yeah.
When Dakota Kai was definitely afraid of Shayna Baszler. That's what this dynamic reminds me of. It was like there is like nothing you could do to Callie Armstrong at all. Besides throw Layla Diggs at her.
Nothing.
Like physically pick her up and throw her at her like a chair or something like that. Because this was bad. I mean, the match was good, but it was just bad the way she just destroyed her. But that's all I got to say about it.
CJ Wolfie.
Yeah, well, the first match, when the match came on through, I was just in my head like, I don't know, this is gonna be a squash match. But then like, no, I mean, they give Mason a little chance on this match, at least get a few offense here. Man, a few minutes in the match, it'll be in the squad. Like, wow. I was like, okay, they really gonna squash is good again. So like, oh yeah, it was pretty alright. But I'm glad they're giving Kylie that dominance like she used to have when she was champion again. So maybe it might come in, into that Fatal 5-Way next week. So we'll see. But the match was alright. The match was alright, pretty good though.
I think he's frozen.
He
You want
froze?
to go next?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, I know he did not fall asleep.
Yeah.
Alex fell asleep.
But no, I thought the match was cool. Okay, it really wasn't a match. But Kelly, she showed some aggression. She really did show that she could pin some anger against her, you know what I'm saying? If that's the way to put it. That was nothing but anger management for her. She was able to just, take it out on Mason Holiday.
It was sad. It was sad. All right.
And we hear you
Any
again.
Thoughts?
He's back.
We hear you.
The crazy thing about it is when I was watching it, Kylie Armstrong was coming out. I went to go reheat some pizza that I had from the night before. As soon as I popped the microwave door open, all I hear is, how strong? Too strong. And I'm looking like, what happened? I thought it rewinded for a minute and the match was already over. And like, I was like, whoa, that was crazy. But again, like EOD said, it was a massacre like before. What I would like to see real quick, and maybe that's not a possibility, is maybe Tyra May still has another match next week. She squashes somebody and maybe kind of build up how strong these individuals are before they get into that gauntlet. If both are involved in that, I think that would be interesting to see that happen. Kind of like to give us like an Evolve-esque feeling of the Obafemi and Brock Lesnar type situation. Two of the most dominant forces finally crossing paths and then building up into a feud. But yeah, there's not much to say about that match. I feel bad for Mason. I really do.
Your recap was longer than the match.
It definitely was. Yes,
it was. We even said it on the Evolve effect. Like the recap of the Evolve effect was shorter than like.
He's gone. Okay. I guess
I'll
go then.
Yeah, go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, I was actually really disappointed because as soon as I saw Kelly Armstrong come out after Mason Holiday's intro, I was really excited to see this match because I haven't seen Mason in a while, and like this seems like a good match. And then it was over before anything happened. So honestly, it wasn't that bad. I get why you give Kelly Armstrong the victory. It all makes sense storyline wise, but like subjectively for me personally, I was like actually really excited to see this, and having it just taken away kind of sucks. I'm like gonna give it a C because not that it's actually bad. It's just me personally. I wish I got the actual match between the two of them, but I understand why everything happened that happened.
Yeah, I thought Mason was gonna put up I thought it was gonna be an actual match because she's progressed. It's not like she's new again. And it was like the more things change, the more they stay the same. Because I did not expect a squash.
And for Yudi's thoughts idea, I love his idea, but please just don't let it be Mason that gets squashed by Tyra May Steele. Like if you're gonna squash someone, just don't have it be her again.
No, maybe it'd be Layla next.
No, God, no. Layla's record is like either 25% winning or not. Mason always loses, and it's sad.
Wait,
I feel bad for Mason, but she needs to.
Oh, it must be me. I gotta jump out there because I can't hear him.
Okay, sorry about that. But Mason needs to I was thinking someone left a comment. I think it was LFG fan account on Instagram. Mason is not you got her on Evolve. Make her something or make her heal or do something because you're just wasting her potential. I don't want to hear her getting future endeavored in 6 months. You have a chance. You dumped out Gintala. You dumped out everybody else. I hope Kylie Ray comes back. She still is technically still pregnant. So I'm like, all right, got another 6 more months before back into the indies, girl. Back to work. I get it.
Yeah, for real.
I think if Mason Holiday gets future endeavored, I think that would be the worst idea possible. Yeah. Look at Jakara Jackson and what she's done in TNA. I think she's done really great as Marsha Day on TNA. I feel like you're in for that type of situation if Mason Holiday goes because she's actually insanely good. She just hasn't been given any opportunity for it.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yes. And her own costume designer. That could be money in the future. Like, hey, we have a costume designer that does her own stuff. Oh, that even works perfectly. Hire her. But either way, speaking of something that I don't want to talk about.
Oh man.
We get images of a mansion. We get images of butlers and tennis courts and of the such. And we get Braxton Cole in a all black backdrop. He talks about that he doesn't want to live like the people that he doesn't like to hang around with. People that take Coach to Cabo, people that have last year's truffle oil, people that what was the other thing he said? He said truffle oil, he said Cabo, he
Truffle
said
last year.
yeah, he said too much butter on his lobster. And if you get too close to him, he was gonna call his daddy's lawyer. And that's Braxton Cole.
Oh, and raindrops on the cold morning on his Lamborghini or something like that. It was something.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is weird. Oh yeah, oh god, I'm getting just shivers of hate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we as a society in the PWF decided that 3 out of the 4 people of the unwanted list, if you say 3 of the 4 people, then you get mentioned. Now, someone else is gonna pop out. Right now, I feel that I can wait until that we talk about that match, but I don't want to wait. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new version of the unwanted list, and then we'll talk about our thoughts on this rich prick son of a bitch that doesn't like to fucking have too much butter on lobster. It is a privilege, sir, to have that much butter on lobster. Anyway, let's go. You're gonna hear some laughs in the background.
Hui Martinez Dantesen, Brooks Jensen and Braxton Cole. Hui Martinez Dantesen, Brooks Jensen and Braxton Cole.
Oh, it went out.
Yeah, I like it. I like that one.
Thank you.
That's nice,
Coach. Thank you. We debuted on the Evolve effect. It's kind of weird that I've been just inspired by just hating on people. Coach, your thoughts on Braxton Cole's promo?
Okay, before I get into that, who here still doesn't have someone on the unwanted list? I mean, like it's me,
CJ.
it's you, it's
CJ.
Terrell, and EOD.
No, I don't have one yet. One I'm getting
I don't have one yet either.
You guys,
Wait, so Cardi don't either?
Cardi
don't have one either?
Yeah, she don't like Braxton.
Braxton Cole. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna say that I don't hate this Braxton Cole thing as much as I did last week. Like I'm slowly starting to buy into it. I think there's potential there. I could see it working. I still need to see it like actually in front of a crowd because that's always where a gimmick goes to live or die in front of a crowd. So I still need to see it there. But I'm slowly starting to buy into it. I think there is like we could do something with it. Just don't make it like that Eva Marie type of thing where he just refuses to be in match and just finds excuses every week. That would be ass. But like I could see some good stuff from this.
I forgot about that.
all red everything.
Yeah, all red everything.
God. Wardrobe malfunction. Sorry, guys. See you next week. Son of a bitch. Come on.
Oh man.
All right.
Here are these thoughts. Your thoughts on the promo and future idea. When he comes to the ring, he has butlers. So when people try to touch him, they shoo them away. Like, hey, don't touch him, sir. Don't touch him. Like stuff like that.
Good idea. I like that. Yeah, I'm with Coach. I don't hate it that bad, but when he was doing the whole promo thing or whatever, I was like, what a perfect time to have this type of character in this time of the economy and everything happening now for someone to complain about butter on their lobster when people can't afford gas. When gas is like 5 pieces of, I don't know, vibranium per gallon nowadays. For him to complain about butter and being in Coach and all that stuff. This is like a perfect collision course for his character. And I can't wait to see how he is, like Coach said, when it's out and he's out like in the ring and you know, having it. It's one of those things where it's like, I get it. I don't have a problem with these, these teases, but let's get into action. Let's see how it's gonna work. You only get teased so much. So I hope to see him out doing something next week to give a better judgment as to what I see. But I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay. Terrell?
Yeah, I thought the presentation was pretty cool. I really did enjoy it. It was entertaining for real. And like y'all are right. This is the perfect character that we need right now that is relatable to society that we are in today. You know what I'm saying? He could be one of the snobbiest people, you know what I'm saying, where he is privileged. He can tell you everything that he can do, and he can just leave out and go do it. You know what I'm saying? While you sitting in front of 7-Eleven wondering when your next meal is gonna be.
True. True.
This man could literally walk into 7-Eleven to buy whatever he want.
He should kick people out of the VIP lounge. He should set it up and say y'all can't come to the VIP lounge. This is only for me. That'll be good.
I would interrupt. They should have.
He would do that.
Yeah,
they should have the manager of the My Elegance brand be his butler, like the guy that's managing the My Elegance brand. What's his name? Their personal concierge or what? He should be Braxton Cole's manager.
I don't even know his name. I know his personal concierge.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Ronaldo a little bit.
Oh man,
he does. But CD Wolfie, your thoughts on Braxton Cole and the fact that he could be the new $1 million man. I'll elaborate in a second.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see next generation of that gimmick. But the gimmick. I mean, the promo is really entertaining too. And I'm just like Coach said, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it out in the ring and how he does it out there with the crowd. So I would just looking forward to seeing that, to see how he does with that out there. So yeah, I give it a chance. I'm curious.
Okay, Coach.
Oh, I already went.
Sorry,
I think
UD.
Okay. Well, I said on the Vol effect, I like the whole mansion thing, but then they zoomed in on the black room that looked like it was cheesy, and I'm just thinking they could have put a green screen behind them or something. But I don't hate Braxton Cole. I think Here These Thoughts said this was the perfect place at the perfect time for this particular character. The privilege is all there, and I actually think it's gonna be entertaining. But the one knock that I have to give him, I still can't forgive. Well, not forgive. I can't forget Jada Parker taking that man out on that barricade on NXT. Because the way he took that man out on that barricade.
You gonna make him turn to Batman, bro.
Yeah.
But the gimmick though, I think it has potential and everything. But the next time, when you show a mansion and everything, if you're gonna show a dark room, show an actual dark room, not whatever that was. You can tell it was a black curtain or whatever it was to make it super dark.
That's all it was.
The aesthetic doesn't match. That's all. Put them on a green screen or just have them go outside. It's Florida. You got palm trees. You can look like you're someplace and you can just be in an apartment complex and no one will ever know. Just have them stand in front of a palm tree with some sunglasses on, a drink of some sort, and that'll be good. But I think it has legs. I think it has legs. And the WWE is good about this, always having a character like that for the times and everything. So I do like that. And I think he's the perfect person for the times.
Okay. I respect that. They kind of did this in NXT back in 2017-19. There was a guy that was an Italian guy that he would drive. He would drive his own Lamborghini into work. He's like, "Oh, I'm better than you. I'm a college guy." I forgot what his name was, but he hanged out with another guy who actually made it to the main roster, but he got fired too, like a jock. But either way, back to this. Braxton Cole. I say the $1 million man because it makes sense. It makes total sense. You can literally go to the crowd and say, "Hey, I'll get a scholarship for you for Brown because I know the dean because he's from Brown. I know the dean," and then you could do hold the fidget spinner for 20 seconds and you'll get $20,000 and he'll knock it out of the person's hands. You can literally do the same thing $1 million man did, but in a more updated sense, and that will get you real heel heat. If you can get someone to sign off their kid and replicate the basketball incident $1 million man did, you would make X-Pac heat.
That would be good.
Ooh.
That would be good.
Bounce basketball 10 times, you make $100. You know they can do it. It makes sense. If you really want to be that rich guy who and he does need a butler. He needs a guy that pops out in the back, like, here, let me just spritz you with some water. Let me get you a hot towel. Let me take the like trip over the ankle of your opponent, but say like all that stuff. That's what you need. By yourself, hanging out with two dorks like Hendricks and Riggins, it ain't working, bro. And Cyrus, nah, bro, nah. So I want to say that. Coming up, Cappuccino Jones versus Jensen. They both had promos before they started the match. Cappuccino's was.
Oh, you muted yourself, Alex.
Muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh shoot.
Thank you. Sorry.
Dewey's in the.
Thank you. Jensen said that he's appalled that you called his name out. Like, who the hell are you to call my name out? And Cappuccino Jones did less coffee puns. This match lasted 8 minutes 29 seconds. They both did stuff to each other in the sense of throwing each other to the ropes. They Mr. Jensen did a lot of like weird leg moves where you put his legs between in between like the head of Cappuccino's and like jumped on it or turned it around. In the end, they both went to the outside beating the crap out of each other. The referee felt lonely and said, get back into the ring. They both pushed the ref. They didn't hit the ref. They both pushed the ref. And the ref got all mad and butthurt. Oh, disqualification. Then Jensen on the outside. Bull roped him. And so, Coach, your thoughts and rating of the match? I hated this match because Jensen was in it.
You guys can move on without me. I'm not gonna say anything about this match.
That's crazy.
But yeah, to actually give this match an opinion, it was good. The match wasn't bad. I'm just not interested in this all that much. I think both men put in a great performance. I think they all did well. The ending was fine, I guess, but overall, I'm just not really interested in what's happening with this whole feud. So, like, I'm gonna give it a B because the match was fine. Again, just not my thing.
He's muted again. There he is.
Thank you. Oh. Yeah. Here are these thoughts, your thoughts on the match, and the fact that give you a question here.
Yes,
will Jensen win this bull rope match because he lost the first one with Wilder?
I'd say no. I would say no. He's not going to win it. I know it make more sense for him to win it, but for some reason I feel like Cappuccino's still going to win that match for whatever reason. But I did notice that when Cappuccino Jones came out, he had the white coffee cup, and the rest of the crowd had the black ones. So I don't know if that means anything at all, or they ran out of the black ones. But who knows? But I'm with Coach. I don't care. The match was actually pretty good for both men, but overall, I mean, anytime Brooks Jensen's involved, I lose a lot of interest. I don't hate the guy. They just don't present him in a way that gains any interest for me for whatever reason. And hopefully they'll find a way to do that. But right now, to be honest, is nothing he could do, honestly, right now to make me get invested in any feud he's a part of.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculously ridiculous. But Terrell, your turn, then CJ.
I'll give this match a B-. It was okay, but the only thing I gotta say about Brooks Jensen is that I feel like he should shorten it back up to when he used to say bam, bam, bama. Like instead of adding so many bams, just say bam, bam, bama. You know what I'm saying? Like you Stone Cold. Just you like, and that's, you know what I'm saying, and that's not the bottom line, but you know, it could be something that leads up to it, you know, and that's why you will always remember me as the bad man from Alabama, bam, Bama.
Yeah, this is the 3.
Yeah. He
It's like the pumps.
That's all you need.
Okay. 4.
You just need
penalty.
You just need a catchphrase that's gonna lead up to the punchline, man. You need a catchphrase that's gonna lead up to the punchline. Study Stone Cold promos and vignettes. Also, Cappuccino Jones, I feel like he was in a nightmare. Last week he wore a black shirt and he had the black coffee cup, and then this time he comes out during his entrance. He has a regular coffee cup, white coffee cup, and everybody else had black coffee cups. And when he's finna toast one fan, he looked like he was about to hesitate. Don't know if he was delusional or something, or if he was imagining something. But I feel like it could be something there. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, dang, he just walked out, and everybody have black coffee cups, and he's just looking like, what is going on right now?
Yeah.
Like maybe it's it's a sign. It's the venom calling him. It's calling him, man. It's calling him.
It's calling him too.
Like yeah, he was in the old project walls.
Like in a
Sitting on the couch like this.
Oh Lord.
See there?
He just sitting over there. Wait. Lord have mercy. Yeah, the match was fine. It wasn't nothing here, nothing, even though he ain't with no contest. But I give it a B minus also. But yeah, they already showing that they're gonna have another match actually with the cowbell. Yeah, with that there and seems like Brooks might end up winning that one.
Think so? Yeah, it could be.
I think so because Cappuccino already won the first one. They got no contest with the second one. With this match here, that's his match. So I think he might end up winning that match. So
I think it's because I just wanted to end so bad. Like that's why I wanted to end so bad. It's kind of crazy that Cappuccino Jones had cow print on his pants and got hit in the head with a cowbell. I thought that was pretty funny.
That is kind of pretty ironic.
Crazy. That's crazy.
All right. Oh my God, EOD, your thoughts?
I actually thought the match was pretty good. I was not expecting the ending that we got. But it is good if you're going to try to build up Jensen as a legitimate threat. He can't lose all the time because that's all he seems to be doing lately. Is just losing.
I think you could.
I mean, he literally could, but if you want to build him up, he can't. He has to win some of them. Or even this. The way it happened was weird because I mean they just barely like touched the ref and everything. Like they kind of did a shove. You've seen refs take way more punishment before they decide to end the match. So that in itself, but I mean it did protect them. And everybody likes more cowbell. So the fact that we might get that match coming up soon, and I don't know if he's gonna win that match because I don't know like how long we're gonna go because like you said, Cappuccino lost the behind the back match. So. Like I don't know, but at least it prolongs it. And I think Jensen does need a feud of some sort to get him back. There maybe could develop not the punchline, the line like Terrell was talking about, the leads up to the bad man from Alabama, bam, bam, bam. Like I said, I like the 3. 4 is too much. It's too much. The match itself was good. And Cappuccino, I think it's slowly like y'all were noticing, like he's wearing darker colors all of a sudden now.
Mm-hmm.
The coffee puns aren't as much. Like he still does them, but not as much. He's more serious. So it's like, is this like a slow turn? The dark roast that we were that we're thinking, dark roast Jones to the Cappuccino.
Dark Jones, baby.
Dark roast.
Yeah, even the cup, it's not that white cup anymore. It's the black cup. Like so, maybe it's a little turn. So we'll see. But I thought it was good. I thought it was a solid match and everything. The ending was a little wonky. Not the result, but how it got there. Like the little shove, like they should have done a little more. Like, oh, maybe the shove, then the ref kind of gets in their faces again, and then maybe they do it again. Okay, but just that one little, like, kind of get out of my way type deal. That was a little soft.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. I mean, T.
Could I also add something too?
Go on.
I'm sorry. I was gonna add, if Brooke Jensen was on the main roster, say he's on Raw. I'm gonna say in the 90s or something like that. In the 90s, could you imagine if he was able to like tap into some type of like Stone Cold gimmick or something like that? Even now, do you think he would be over with the crowd really, really good if he was able to just like tap into that type of energy?
Yes,
especially in the time especially in the times that we're living in now. Just think about the times that we're living in now.
Okay,
you get like those radical groups and stuff like that. Not saying that he's radical, but he does blend in with that, that niche, that group.
I think if he did a JBL type of thing, he would do well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would work.
Yeah. And if
But
he
they would
went to
have to use
Alabama,
him more.
like just imagine like the ovation he would get. Yeah. Just imagine the ovation he would get like going to Birmingham shows and stuff like that, bro.
Yep. In
Ooh.
Alabama, he'll be God.
Bro.
He'll be Bret Hart in Canada.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, that's right.
Mhm.
He would
I look at,
he would be Bret Hart to Canada. Man. Yeah.
Now I was gonna say, I look at it like this: like you see how they use Cam Hendricks.
Yep.
He's always there. And what happened with Jensen?
Yeah.
He kind of got there,
Yeah.
and then they just didn't use him for a while, and then he kind of
Yeah.
recently
Yeah.
start popping back kind of sporadically. I think if they would just like kept him on like Cam is there every week, just about. So in some fashion, whether he's wrestling or not, we still see him. And Jensen, it's like I actually thought he got called back up to NXT because we saw him for a little bit, and then that was it. And then now he's back, and then he put him on a losing streak.
Oh man.
So that's why I'm like, but if they would have been consistent with him, I think he might have been like the crowd might have received him better. I think that's
Now-
just me.
Now I have to say about this. This match was okay. For me, it was okay. I did love Jensen's little foot things and the foot cravat and the foot stomp and all that stuff. I did like that. I feel for him, for some weird reason, he would work in the main roster, Terrell, if he would lean into that Alabama's like his holy land and everywhere else is shit. So he was like, "Oh, I'm in Louisiana.
Man.
It's not better. That's not better than Alabama, bam, bam, bam." Like just putting it out there, it would work as a
Man.
heel
For real.
everywhere. Like he would.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
repeat it. Yeah, it would
He's in
be dope.
Chicago. He's in Chicago and he keeps giving away Alabama merch. Like just like what? We're in Chicago. We're in Europe. Oh, but this is some real clothes, not that Euro trash. I'm like, oh, there we go. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Like that's the gimmick that he
For
truly
real.
needs. Like lean into the 80s. Like you think that flip phones are the only phone that you need. You don't need a phone that has a screen on it. Like he has a box.
So he has to be
Man.
He has to be Johnny Springer from
For real.
DNA. That guy, DNA. That's like
Yes.
he lives in the 80s, but like the
Yes.
90s version.
Exactly. Like let him have some fun with that. But with Cappuccino Jones, I
For
talked about this
real.
on the Evolve Effect. I talked about this when the Evolve Effect with EOD. The road for Cappuccino Jones. If he loses the Jensen, this is the road for Jones turning evil to Dark Roast Jones because Starboy took off his belt. They're gonna bring Starboy to Evolve.
Yeah.
We just gotta wait. We just gotta find out when.
Yeah.
And I said this to EOD. There could be a path that Cappuccino keeps losing and losing and losing. Starboy enters, and then he keeps winning and winning and winning. Shout out to Malcolm Muscle. That guy's a dick, either on purpose or as a comedy. He kept on shitting on. He kept shitting on. No. Because like in the interview, he was talking with Cappuccino Jones, and he
Yeah, I
was
saw it.
saying, "You saw that one too." Like he's like, "Oh well,
Yep.
Starboy has denim. Well, I have denim too. I did it first, but he does it better." Like what the fuck, man?
Oh,
Like I'm just saying, like Starboy's a better wrestler than you. I'm like, and he had the ID belt on his shoulders days before he lost it. I'm like,
Yep.
damn, Malcolm, like you better get your ass kicked by Dark Roast. But
At Waffle House.
and Waffle House. But for him, yeah, like I want to see that happening. You know what else is gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen? Callie Armstrong goes into the back where I after watching it again, Thatcher was kind of like still trying to play with that damn light bulb, trying to fix that damn thing. Doesn't work. He's like, "Oh, I heard you're the sheriff in town." Like, well, I'm actually the foreman. Shut up. Like, look, I want to have I want to have the championship. I didn't fight Kendall Gray when she was here. Like, yeah, I know that. Shut up. I'm like, okay, well, calm down now. Hold up. Like, that's what I felt that she was doing every single time. Like, I want to be in there. And she tells her, look, I did like that Thatcher said this. Evolve should not be the final step. You should be trying to go to NXT. And you're really strong. Like these other girls in Evolve is hungry. Shut up. I ain't hungry as me. Like, okay, fine. How about this? I'll put you in the five. I'll put you in the 5-way for the match. So it'll be you and everyone else. All right, thank you. Whatever. And I'm like, all right, Ken. And he tells Callie to close the door. Shut up. And then she runs away. So we already talked about
like
the
Mr. T.
I know she makes you feel like she's Mr. T. Like, shut up. I'm the too strong. I'm Killer Callie. I'm like, I'm not saying you're not, ma'am. I'm just saying, can you sit down? Can I sit you down to have some restaurant food? Screaming. Anyway, after that,
No, for real.
we get
Yeah,
to-
if she could, one time she would have looked at him and said, "Shut up!" And I ain't playing, nickel.
No, that pinky now.
I'm gonna blow your head smooth off.
Baby, smooth.
God. Oh my God.
What did I just say?
Oh, and then you can see like her veins, like you can see her veins bulging out. Like, oh, say it again, say something else. Oh,
Kill Callie in the house. And what's funny is that Callie is shorter than Thatcher, so she's just looking up at Thatcher. Thatcher's looking down at her like, "Are you serious, man? All right, calm down, ma'am. Like, I'm not gonna touch you. Relax now." But let's get to the main event. Aaron,
Before we get there,
yes.
Did you all realize that Jaquan McNair was on the VIP section during the?
I forgot to say that. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to go check earlier to make sure. What was that all about? He wasn't. They didn't do anything with him. He just sat there. They just showed him once, and they didn't do anything with him. I just had to like look early on my phone to make sure that actually happened. I wasn't imagining it because like, what was that all about?
Been there the past couple weeks. I feel like just chilling.
it felt like a fever. It felt like a fever dream.
Yeah,
For real. It felt like a fever dream. Like they'll show him on the camera. He'll just be over there.
That's
They're
it.
chilling.
Yep.
Also, like the sitcom applause that Timothy Thatcher got when Callie Armstrong walked into there. Like the whole crowd just like giving that 90s sitcom applause.
I love this crowd.
Yeah,
It's way better than NXT. I love it better than the other ones.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption. I just felt like I had to mention that because that was so like random.
It was.
Thank you for that. No, thank you for. I totally forgot about that because I felt bad for Jaquan McNair because he was just there, and he did say wow when Mike Cunningham did the Falcon Arrow. He didn't say it to the camera, but he said it like mouthing it. I'm like, okay, he at least said something. That's cool. But he's just there for now. Again, let's not forget a certain somebody was just there creeping and skulking and just doing his thing until he had a let's be real.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's cool. But back
so
to
I know y'all brought up 90s.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I just had another thought, man. So I know y'all mentioned the 90s sitcom feel for when Timothy Thatcher is in his office. So when what's his name again? Jaquan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one that was in VIP.
Jaquan McNair. Yep.
Yeah. The camera angles came off as like 90s R&B music videos.
And they're always
Yeah.
I'm talking about like early 90s music videos. Like,
ain't nothing wrong with a bump and grind.
I don't know. It was just something weird. Like he was just gonna break out in song, like oh, like he just gonna hit a note.
Now that you guys mention it, we all talked about like
because for real, because like he was over there just chilling.
Yeah.
And like when he realized the camera's on him, he's just like,
yeah.
I would use
some Velveteen Dream type stuff.
If like they rearranged the set to look more like the NWA Power set used to look like.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, yeah.
I missed.
I think that could be a cool like arena like gimmick for Evolve. Like obviously not exactly the same, but like taking inspiration from that.
And the VIP should be next to the commentator booth, so you can see Peter and Blake, and you can see the interactions of what the VIP is talking to Peter, because that was always cool when someone comes to like the commentator's booth and say what they need to say. But with the VIP section, they're so cut off from everybody, and except for like the mom and the kids are always on the side. But that's it. So I'm like, Jaquan McNair, you know what he reminded me of? Yeah, go on, Terrell.
I was gonna say unless they can get those, unless they can get the VIP mic'd up, and they can have headsets just like at commentary.
I wish,
and that way they could hear the conversation and they could, communicate from like how they used to do with the Spanish announce team, and then on a Raw PLE they have the other commentary table on stage. They all can still hear each other though,
Oh yeah.
and like communicate and whatnot.
That's cool. Like, I will say this though, and I say this with no disrespect at all. Tyra May Steele, don't ever go back
yeah.
to the VIP section. Your eyeglasses are so like alien looking. When the last time she was there, like, there's nothing against her, but I went back and watched it. I'm like, it trips me out because when her eye moves, you follow it, and it has no purpose. But like, oh my god! But other than that, you're great. You are great, man.
I thought I was
You
the only
are
one
a
who noticed
monster.
that, man. Them
For real.
lenses are thick.
Those
bro.
those lenses can be used for Naked and Afraid to start a fire in the Amazon during
I'm like, if
shoot
she's staring
season.
the lights, it's gonna burn holes in her retina.
Oh, wow.
No, man,
That thing can be used for the
that would be a
amplification.
good idea though, man.
They're like, what lenses you want?
Tyra May Steele would not know how to act if she was announce table guest. If she was an announce table guest, she would not know how to act. Like for a Tyra May Steele would really like they'll be asking her questions. She'll be watching the match. Somebody will look at her all crazy. Like, yeah, I see you looking at me. What's his name? My boy, my dude, on the announce table.
Pete Rosenberg.
Dante Chan.
Peter,
No, heck no, not Dante
Now
Chan,
he's
man.
going all the way.
Yeah, Peter. Yeah, Peter.
Pete Rosenberg. Yeah.
Peter. My bad. Like, like Peter could be like asking her a question like who do you think is gonna win in this match? Who are you looking forward to facing for the number one contendership or something like that? And then she'll be like, yeah, I see you looking at me. Yeah, Wendy, I see you looking at me. It doesn't matter because you can be number one contender. I still will beat you. Now, what did you ask me? What did you say? Ask me that again. What you ask me? I see you looking. Like he's still asking the question. She's just talking.
By the way, Tyra May Steele, I'm just joking. I don't have a gold medal. I don't want to wrestle you.
No. Every question in the like when she gets the commentary, every question should be looped back around to when did I win a gold medal? How did I win a gold medal? And like every question, no matter what it is, should always loop back around to that. Like, oh, Wendy Chu, she's a strong competitor. Oh yeah, she's a strong competitor, 6-year veteran, everything else. But has she won a gold medal? No, Peter. But like, just loop that shit around, like, because again, that's the fun part about this. Have fun with this. But Tyra May Steele, even those contacts freak me out. But either way, back to the main event. Main event. Aaron Rourke, Sparkle City, South Carolina. We find out where it's from. Comes out, and I love that someone used the U-cut effects. So you had like fake sparkles come on the screen. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Like, you don't have money to put real sparkles, so you fake sparkles. He goes to the ring. He talks about that when he was a kid, when he was in high school, he would try to bring action figures to his house to school, but no one wanted to play with them. Everyone wanted him to play football. Football. I do like when they said that you deserve it. You deserve it. Someone who probably was Aaron's friend was like, yes.
Yeah, I love it.
Yes. I'm like, that's right. And Aaron's like, I like that. Thank you for that. So he brings up. He did say the phrase that EOD, me and EOD said that, like, I did not just break the mold, I made it my own. And his voice got deep as fuck. I'm like, damn, let's go.
Made it my own.
And I love that. In
Mordecai. My name is Mordecai.
Really?
Running out the massage parlor with towel on.
Yes,
Oh my God.
I love that. Was left field. But in the end, he said that anyone wants to step up, clock it. And at the end, post interview, Harlem Lewis is in the background watching a TV. Oh, I'll get that championship. Oh yeah, you'll get. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see a bonus post match of Thea Hale taking Harlem Lewis home, and then he did a promo talking about, you're very cool, Aaron Rourke. I have nothing bad against you. But his last thing that he said in that promo is that he has to be Evolve champion. Not wants to be, not needs to be. He has to be champion. So, Coach, your thoughts on the promo, post-match, and then the one post-match I sent to the group that he was driving home from Thea and saying that he has to be champion.
Yeah, I really liked the celebration. It actually felt like they gave him time and freedom to actually celebrate, unlike a lot of others where it just feels scripted and to progress the story. This felt like they actually gave him a moment to just like reflect, celebrate being champion. And I really enjoyed it. It made it feel very real, made it feel really personal. And I loved it. I'm excited to see where his reign goes. I think it's going to be really fantastic. As for the post match clip, I haven't watched it yet. I was actually asleep when you sent it. But I'm excited for Harlem Lewis and Aaron Rourke thing. I think that could be in a great feud. I'm conflicted because I've been pushing for Harlem Lewis to be champion for a while. But now with Aaron Rourke champion, I'm actually really starting to enjoy it. So I'm like conflicted because I want both guys to be champion. So it's gonna be a really tense feud for me. But like I'm excited to see what Aaron Rourke does because I think he can be an amazing champion.
Okay. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I really liked it, man. I like when people have promos that are an extension of who they are and things that came out of their own personal lives because it comes off so much more natural and emotional. And it seemed like Aaron Rourke for the past couple of weeks have been practicing having these kind of speeches, like when he was talking to Timothy Thatcher in the back or whatever. But I really did like this for him a lot. And there was a guy in the back who said people in the past did something, and somebody was like, "Yeah, they suck," and he kind of like pointed back at him. I thought that was pretty funny, but the Harlem Lewis response. And then you shared us what Aaron Rourke said back to him in the story when he posted it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, but
For context, he did say, you can slide into my DMs, and with your Doug-looking face, you look like a casting member from Doug Dynasty.
What?
And I'm gonna tell you, look, Harlem Lewis, bro. I understand Thea Hill got a new hair color. I understand that. I understand you a really tough guy, but you're not gonna win in a roasting battle against a gay person. They're undefeated, bro. I've never seen them lose one. Not one. I'm telling you, from my own experience, you're gonna need therapy after you try to do that. Leave Aaron Rourke alone. Okay, you don't want the title that bad. So, but other than that, I think the match. Honestly, I agree with Coach. I think Aaron Rourke is and will be an amazing champion, and I think when that match happens between him and Harlem Lewis, it's going to be really good because Aaron Rourke is amazing in the ring. So to see him go against a powerhouse, I think that's going to be an interesting matchup to see. So I'm looking forward to it.
I just want to add to it. I just want to add to it too. Aaron Rourke already feels a lot more like the face of Evolve than Sean Legacy ever felt. Like Sean Legacy was great as the face of Evolve, but Aaron Rourke, he just fits that vibe a whole lot more naturally to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
He does.
Yeah, I agree
He
with
does.
that.
Terrell, your thoughts?
Yeah, man. Aaron Rourke as champion is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? He is breaking barriers and he's inspiring a lot of people, especially when we talk about WWE. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time, right? For the first time in WWE, right?
The first
Yes.
first ever openly gay singles champion. We have to include Darren Young because he did become openly gay for that 1 month when they exploited him, and then he disappeared.
Yeah.
But yes,
I think he's the first openly gay like singles world champion, right?
yeah, the first ever.
Yeah. Yep, in WWE, yep. So I think it's pretty cool, man. You know, he's inspiring a lot of people out there that anything can be possible if you set your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of people that was doubting him. You know what I'm saying? It from him telling his story, I could tell that it made him, you know, think about his past of people, you know, just probably degrading him, trying to put negative thoughts in his head that he can't achieve. You know, this is unattainable. But the thing is that sometimes you have to be delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you have to be so delusional to the point that you tell yourself, this can be done and I'm going to get it done. You know what I'm saying? We've seen so many people do it all the time that it's mind boggling that some of the people, how they got successful. You know what I'm saying? And some people just got successful by any means necessary, but we're not going to talk about that. But but yeah, man, I'm glad that he achieved it. He achieved it, and it just goes to show you that you have to not only pray for things, but you have to also put the work in after you pray. Like it ain't just gonna come to you. You have to at least put a 50, sometimes 75 or 25% in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like that. That's beautiful.
And then Harlem Lewis. I think Harlem Lewis is gonna be a good competitor for. I know he said that he need this, you know what I'm saying? He need this belt. He doesn't want it. He needs it. So
he
we'll
didn't
see
say
how
he
this
needs
goes. But
the Terrell, he didn't say he needs it. He has to have it. He has to.
he has to have it.
Yes.
Yeah, he has to. It's a guarantee. That sounds like a man that's hungry, bro.
Yep. I like that. CJ Wolfie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the celebration, the presentation of it. They got him time to talk and thank everybody for being there for him from when he first started there, and achieving to being the Evolve World Champion. So yeah, it was good. And Harlem, yeah, I can't see him being the next contender, but I slick thought Cappuccino John would be the next contender with he, but no, it probably late on. But yeah, Harlem Lewis, yeah. See, he had to have it. You won't try to get it. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing the match between two.
Did Aaron Work ask him to jump in his DMs knowing that Thea Hale exists?
Yes. I was gonna say that. I was gonna loop it back as the final question. I was gonna loop that as the final question, but let's
Oh my God.
Before we get to that, EOD. Your thoughts on the promo, the one that you saw in the car, and just Harlem Lewis.
Yeah, I thought this was a good promo, and the fact that Evolve even gave him the time to talk was really good. And the fact you could tell it was like it wasn't like scripted or anything. This is all like personal stuff, so you feel it more because it's not like something somebody in the writers room wrote and everything. I thought it was long, but I thought the way the show was, they had so much in the show. I was saying it earlier on the Evolve effect. I actually thought there was an extra long episode of Evolve, but it wasn't. It came to about like maybe 50 minutes or so. So I'm like, wow, they did a good job fitting a lot of stuff in. And he had a long speech at that. So I was like, yeah, it was all basically the same time frame. And Harlem Lewis, his promo at the end, like I kept saying, I thought he would be more pissed off because he's been the number one contender like what 2 or 3 times in the same span of time. Never got his shot. But the promo he did in the car, I guess the next day, that the Invisible Man let me listen to, I'm like, that was a better promo. That was the promo they probably should have had on the show. The passion that he was showing, and the fact that he's talking about like he doesn't like hate Aaron Rourke because of like what he did because he's champion, but he does know he got screwed over because he was in one lane, he was the number one contender, and then Aaron kind of got to it how he got to it before him. Like it just took a different path, but he's not mad at that. But he needs to have the championship. But only really 2 things he has to do in life. I'm not going to repeat that here, but if y'all know, and everything. But,
Now,
so,
but no, let's loop it back to the last question before we get out of here. Now, should Harlem Lewis connect Thea Hale in his promos in the future? Because again, Thea Hale does live with Harlem Lewis. Thea Hale was the one that drove Harlem Lewis in that promo the next day. So, and he did say it, as Hear These Thoughts did say, hey, if you got a problem with me, slide into my DMs. Aaron Rourke don't give a fuck. And that's the point that he's going to teeter, again, ladies and gentlemen, in the indies and EOD, we said this on the Evolve effect with a context. In the indies, they call him the evil gay. Yep. Okay, he's worse like as a heel than as a baby face. You're just seeing him as a baby face. As a heel, imagine him doing promos against Harlem. Harlem's going to feel very inadequate. Sorry, sir. I'm sorry. But final question, final go around the board. Quick yes or no, coach. Yes or no, should Thea Hale get involved in this?
Yeah, I think it will make it a lot more personal, a lot more interesting. I think they should get involved.
Okay. You hear these thoughts?
Yep, that's a yes for me. I think it'll be interesting.
All right. Terrell?
Yeah, I think it'd be dope. I like the idea of it.
You too, because Thea needs to do something. She ain't doing nothing. CJ?
Yeah, it'll be entertaining. I would like to see that.
Okay. EOD?
I kind of want to say yeah, but if she gets involved, I don't think Harlem Lewis is going to be involved in it at all anymore. I think it's going to be Thea and Aaron Rourke just going after each other. That's what I think will end up happening. They're just going to be going after each other. And that will be great. That will be great. But it is a Harlem Lewis feud. But
could it be like a Jimmy and Mandy Rose and Naomi situation with the hotel?
She would do a segment in her backyard, like, "Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my man? Why are you sliding in his DMs? Why are you showing him pictures when you're all oiled up at the beach and we're in Florida? What is that all about? Like, you can really push this to the moon if you really want to help your man. If you want to help your man, because again, Thea Hale, and I hate to say this, and out of respect for you, if you ain't doing nothing in NXT, welcome back to Evolve, baby. Because that's all that's gonna happen.
No.
It's all gonna happen. I don't mind you coming back to Evolve. All right, but around the board, final ratings and everyone's socials, ladies and gentlemen. Coach, you go first.
You can find me at Brian FCHW or Coach FCHW pretty much anywhere, but I'm mostly only active on YouTube and Instagram. And as for a rating of the show, I'd say it was a 10 out of 10, despite my dislike for certain matches. I think the show was overall pretty good. Great matches. Most of the promos and segments were really well done. So I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I feel like we're getting back to the Evolve I used to like after a little bit of not bad episodes, but like lesser episodes.
Okay. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I'll give it a 9.5. We're doing letter rate. I'll give it like a B plus, A minus.
All right.
Area. I thought it was it's good, Coach. I didn't want to throw anything off, but I thought it was a really, really good show. I thought it was a really good show. No part of it felt boring, except for Brooks Jensen, but all the rest of it was a pretty good show. I liked it.
Okay. All right, Terrell.
Yeah, the show was actually pretty good. I will give it a B. I thought it was pretty solid, and it did feel a little nostalgic from some of the early episodes of Evolve that we did have. And yeah, y'all can feel free to follow me on Linktree / For Real Terrell. You can find all of my links there. I've been working on gaming content. Me and CJ been posting videos on our For Real Love channel, For Real Love 15. And yeah, man, we are getting married.
Hey.
April 10th.
Yay!
Oh, right around the corner. Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Yep.
The day before the Turtle Festival. That's awesome.
Yep.
April 10th, damn. Ooh,
Yeah.
It'll be exactly 2 years. It'll be exactly 2 years that we've been together.
That's awesome. If I had real money, I would send Boys to Men to your wedding so they can sing. It's not that expensive, but
also unfortunately not attending. I'm living in the ocean.
You just gotta speak it, man. You gotta believe that it can be achieved.
Total?
I will one day.
Yeah.
Y'all been together for 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years in total. Yeah.
Gotta make sure she's not listening to this. I gotta make sure. No, she not listening.
Yes.
We good.
Yes. That's awesome. Anyway, CJ Wolfie.
Yeah, I get the show. I give it a B plus. It was a pretty good show, and my social is Linktree / CJ with 15, and you can give it a good like, share, subscribe.
Okay. EOD.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this show a B plus. When I give out an A, it's an A. But this is a B plus. I think Evolve is getting back to form and everything. You can find me at Linktree / End of Days 33, where you'll find my YouTube channel, EOD 33 Wrestling Hub. So.
Okay. I give this show a B minus because of the fact that just Braxton Cole in the backdrop. Be better, guys. And Chuy Martinez flubbing up the most classic Puerto Rican line that every Puerto Rican says, like freaking DNA in their soul. Again, nothing against that. I love you, Chuy. Mira, pero te jodiste. A lo mejor. But other than that, it was a great show. You can find me on Rican Reactions, RICAN REACTIONS, PWF Wrestling. Check us out in the Evolve Effect on the Wrestling Soup and Friendos Network every week that comes out between Friday and Saturday morning, depending on how fast I can upload it. And this Saturday, the triple threat of news of PWF, I'm actually going to pop my head out on this one. That woman that stole college funds and got VIP tickets to WWE. We'll talk about that.
I haven't heard that.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's one. First topic. Second topic is about fucking time. Bad News Brown is gonna be in the fucking inducted in the Hall of Fame. Took them about 20 years, but sure.
Man.
Okay. And 3, what shall Sol Ruka and the people of NXT do once WrestleMania hits? Because you know there is a bus flip coming in a couple of months, between a month and 2 months. That hasn't stopped, ladies and gentlemen. People are gonna get released, and after WrestleMania, people are going up again. So how is NXT gonna survive with Ricky and Ethan, who have already said they're gonna stay there forever? They're not going up to the main roster for a very long time.
You know what would be crazy?
Yeah.
You know what would be crazy? What if, because they really do need to start moving people up, like since you mentioned Sol Ruka. So what if like Jade Cargill, for example, right?
Yeah.
She needs help at WrestleMania. Meechin is down. BFAB is down. And the only person that can help her, and the only person that can help her retain her title is Jada Parker.
Ooh.
Either Jada or Kaylani. Either Jada or Kaylani.
Or Kaylani.
Yeah. Kaylani,
they not joining to make it a 4-woman faction. They could, but
they should.
But they could, yeah. But it's like I scratch y'all back, y'all scratch my type of like my back. Like get help them get like a mid-card belt or something like that.
Yeah, they're like out and then they can match in return in the future.
Yeah, have BFAB and Meechin as the tag team champions. Have BFAB and Meechin as tag team champions, and let Jay Cargill hold the belt a little bit longer. Right?
Yeah. Either or.
And they all champions. Like they're all champions, but either it's a 4-woman faction or you just got a hitter in case you need one.
Yeah, that works. Because Kaylani ain't doing nothing up there. Sadly, Thea Hale, Tatum Paxley, Fallon Henley, Lainey Reed, they're stuck there in NXT for the next year to 2 years. Jada Parker needs to go up. She needs to go up. It's been this babyface thing that they're trying is very weird. Every week I see her, I'm like, you're being nice, and I don't believe you. Like, I've seen you in war. I know what you can do, and you're acting all nice about it. But either way, we'll talk. If you want, you're more than welcome to join us. Join off on Saturday. Stay healthy, stay happy. Remember that the Evolve podcast is about having fun, talking of the truth, and having, as Coach says every single time in the last 30 seconds before he finishes his episode of Evolve, just shooting the shit for 2 hours with friends. And I listen to your episode every day, EOD. I'm sorry, not EOD, Coach. And EOD as well. Of course. Remember that we'll see you on Saturday. We'll see you next Thursday. And NXT Time with D-Walk, he needs a co-host bad. So I'm figuring it out. Good night, everybody.
Joey Martinez, Dante Shin, Brooks Jensen and Braxton Cole. Joey Martinez, Dante Shin, Brooks Jensen and Braxton Cole. Unwanted!